Hey, Jono here, thank you for joining me for the Hunter, Call of the Wild, Hirschfelden, new game, episode 6. What a mouthful. Let's just recap. ID tracks from 3 different foxes in Insdorf. Harvest 4 roe deer, we've already got 1. We need a gold fallow deer with the .243, we've got 1. And investigating the bison, which I'm going to... I guess for starters I'll set my waypoint here. I was going to say I'm going to then set it for here. I think that's an outpost. Or one of these might be an outpost, or even both. They're very close together, but the game can be really weird like that. Anyway. Roe deer, fallow deer. And then the mission will let me know when we're in Insdorf to look out for coyote tracks. So, gonna be doing a lot of running. Let's just see what I come across on the way. Alright, Insdorf. So now... What I heard saying. Could have just been me. No, that's good. I was going to say now we will look for coyote tracks, but roe deer. I'll go for that first. The tracks aren't going to go anywhere. Hopefully I can just get a shot into this one. This is a shotgun. Quick. That was all levels are terrible. For some reason I keep looking at this thinking maybe it's because of placement. Normally I normally put a weapon first, but for some reason I've got these two crossed over. I would have been better with the shotgun, but I had to run ammo in. So, non-vital organ hit, yeah. Sloppy Jono. Oh, I thought it'd be dead by now. What was that? Bison. But what I heard sounded like it was coming from over here, so... I was gonna say where'd it go, but... Rightio. So, what? The intestine? Yeah. Oh, what's with the frame rate? Ew, looks weird. Well, that was crap. But that's 1 down. I believe we have 2 to go. I don't know which mission I've got selected. Okay. And let's highlight that one. How did I cross the river? Interesting. There's a bit of land here that does not appear on the map. Doesn't really matter that it's right by the bridge. So one thing with the map that's quite bad is in some of the reserves there's actual points along a river or something that you can cross. but the game's map never indicates that. Like, aww. Can I get it? We'll just wait a bit. She might calm, yeah. No, that's terrible. I'm not gonna do another bad shot like that. Where'd you go? I think Yukon Valley has a few spots where you look at the map and all it looks like is one, like a river. But there are certain places where the river is shallow enough for you to walk across. But your map never gives you any indication of that. I'm guessing that Mississippi was the first reserve to just have one huge river that had no way of crossing, and that's why they actually later on added the boats so you could cross. Because when I first did that reserve, like I did a first look at video, that was my verdict, was it's a terrible design flaw, because especially brand new, I had no outposts unlocked, so I couldn't fast travel anywhere. Got to a point where I was basically cornered by the river, and all I could do was backtrack for miles. And because I'd done what I normally do is just run into the wind, I had to backtrack with the wind. So any animal that I came across was immediately like startled. I want to get that question mark, but I might have to go a little way around. So I'd actually said in my video, you know, interesting reserve, but this is such a terrible idea. Like, why would you do this? And I'm guessing enough people had the same frame of mind, and they added crossings, and then they've done it at a few other reserves for big lakes and that, which I think is a great idea. Like, I think that's a real good idea. And in Mississippi too, the problem before you could cross is, it's like, okay, so you shoot something on the other side of the river, how far do you have to go to get around the river to harvest the body? I'll wait here for a moment and see if this one comes out. It's great when missions are like this, just, you know, harvest roe deer, it doesn't matter the gender, the classification, just the animal, any roe deer, nice and easy. So one more to go. I think this was a double run. Yeah. I'm sure I was aiming too high. Okay. And, oh yeah, I need to check tracks for coyote. Red fox. These are all roe deer. But let's see what this sees, and then I'll set the waypoint to a new location. Maybe a lookout point. Get that XP. Ah, well, let's see what this is. It's probably a a blind or a stand. But we'll get it sharp on the map. Alright, well here's one set of tracks. If I'm lucky, there was a group of them. That's red deer? It's tiny. Okay. Well, where there's a red fox, there will be red fox tracks. Let's see if I can find this one. Hopefully it's a different fox. Not sure if I saw it take off or not. Ah, well. Might not be a red fox, but we need this. Ah. Okay, does that count as one? Yes. Too bad it could be just one. I'm hoping these tracks over here might be red fox. No, definitely not. Just die. Okay. Right, to. Well, that was a bonus. The fox led me to you. Again with that frame rate, but I'm a little surprised. I must have just gone by the heart. Just missed it. I'd be annoyed if heart shots were required, but then I would have been a little more careful with that shot. Alright. So, wait for everything to come up. Because last episode, I immediately started looking at what new missions are, and I didn't even realise, I pointed it out in the video itself, but I didn't realise at the time that I had completed one. Harvest 2 roe deer weighing at least 25 kg each. That would down. I don't think that would have been one. No. That's a shame. Because, yeah. Sommer number 5. No. Yeah. Harvest roe deer down at least 100 meters away with a .243 caliber rifle. I didn't even realize I'd done it. It was only when I was editing and I was trying to work out which mission I'd completed and noticed it actually came up twice. I was like, wait, what? I completed 2 missions? And then, yeah, it said, but I was too happy with what I'd just done, so that was a bonus. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but it's a shame that that roe deer wasn't a beefier one. What does it need to be again? I think I've already got the mission selected, haven't I? Yeah. At least 25 kg. It's almost like a way of saying they have to be 2 golds. I'm pretty sure they'll need to be... Because what's max weight? 29? Man, look at them all. Great view of Bison. Yeah, you. So they're still broken. You can't hear that warning call. And see, they're only 100 meters away. I noticed it. Well, I've said before, whether it was a
marks the
glitch,
border
it definitely
between
is.
the Rindeland Mountains and the Hirschfelden farmlands. The main attraction here is the Elmsdorf Cave, and we get a lot of spelunkers all year round.
Yep.
Make sure to check it out.
I'm not going to bother about that. I didn't realize it was so late in the evening. I want to get to that outpost and rest until morning. Yeah, a while back, I was like, oh, you can't... Ooh, how big are you? Ooh. Let's deal with you. Dead. Cool. Great view. Real neat hunting from up here. Don't often get the chance. Well, often I'm too high up and there's nothing around to shoot, but that was neat. It's like a gigantic hunting stand. But yes, I've noticed for a while, red deer and wild boar, I'm not hearing any warning calls, and there's a new patch. What's with the running? It's kind of weird. There's a new patch out, and they've addressed a few problems, apparently. I mean, this is the first time I played since that patch. They've addressed a few, though, and mostly mission-related stuff. So if you're stuck on any missions like shot for shot, I think there's the one in Revontuli. Just managed to hit. Well, I guess if I hadn't hit the bone, then it would have been a double one. But roe deer, they go up to 3, don't they? So I'm surprised that this is a silver, but it needs to wait, so that's neat. Wait, why didn't it go up? Harvest 2 roe deer. Oh, with a 270 caliber rifle. Stupid. This is a 243. God damn it. Alright. My bad. So here I was saying, oh, it's a shame that that 4th roe deer was a female and didn't meet the weight. It's like, didn't bloody matter. We're on rifle. So the patch, yeah, it's apparently fixed a few missions. I'm not too sure what else off the top of my head they've done, but someone did say about warning calls not being audible, and it's a shame. It's going to make red deer harder to hunt too, to be honest. Alright, well, don't run me down. I'm going to be one with the buffalo. Well, the bison. Oh, they're doing that thing where they, like... Sometimes they, like, slow down and then, like, speed up. It's really strange. Oh, well. Onwards. Though I still need to remember my tracks. And at least that roe deer, even though it didn't meet the requirements, at least I hadn't, like, tracked it for ages and gone out of my way. It was literally just standing there, and it's like, well, you know, I'll take advantage of that. Okay, I've rested up. It's now 6 AM. I've got my other rifle. gonna head... well, about here. To be honest. Sleeping was expensive, it cost $1,000. I guess because of doing all that stuff with the last episode where I slept till midnight. Slept until like 5:30 PM and then slept again till... oh, god, that bit of sun on the rock looked exactly like a red deer. But it wasn't, just me. Me going crazy. So yeah, I was like, $1,000. Same. But then again, I'm at the point where money's now not really an issue. So, okay, we still want one more red fox. Again, plenty of... okay, very old roe deer. Once again, plenty of red deer tracks. Yeah, see, with it silent, I have no idea how close it is. I think it's, you know, right on the other side of there. I'm not going to worry about it because I haven't seen any super large tracks or anything that would imply, you know, a diamond, so I think it's more in gold territory. But yeah, hopefully I notice the little audio waves, whatever you want to call them, when I'm actually looking for red deer. Alright, another thing of info. Does poop not count? Ah, real? I thought it went farther down. Okay, well, hang on, we're right here. If I'm lucky, I can back up and it came from the north. Well, that's a nice rumour. A very old tree. It may exist. So yeah, if it keeps going north... well, sorry, if it keeps coming from the north... oh, there's the mission, there's the area line. Oh. Come on. Gonna have to hope it's just over this. No, don't tell me they're just no longer existing. We're so close. Did it? There's one thing I hate with backtracking on tracks. Sometimes it can be a real pain. Oh, I keep seeing these flowers and thinking that that's them. No. Ah, that is so gushing. Ah. Or is the game just deciding that this red fox leaped around like a kangaroo? Yes, it did. Okay, nice. Now, I'm not going to worry because it's... my nemesis spawned off. Okay, that's fine. Harvest a fox. This is kind of what I was saying about... I think in the last episode. You went from... you know... harvest a red fox with a bow. which is quite a hard mission to have right off the bat. And then Conni comes along being like, oh, hi, do this, harvest a fox, find tracks. It's like, why is the bow one coming at you right off the bat? Like, that definitely shouldn't be coming up until like much later. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. It just seems strange. If I'd started this reserve as my first reserve, that mission would have been hell on earth to try and do. It would have been like, I don't know, like, what it takes to shoot a fox with a bow. It would have been awful. Anyway, we're closing in on, what's his name, Bhandari? Yeah. Closing in on his mission. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a roe deer. I don't know if fallow deer are down in this section. I haven't seen any signs of them today, but now that I've got the right weapon, I don't care. Thank you for pooping in Insdorf.
This is Tichenau. You should look around for some bison tracks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now that I've got the right weapon, we can actually look for heavy roe deer. Now I remember the carcass, if that's the correct term for it, being, yeah, literally says find the carcass.
Have you seen the bison yet? Such magnificent creatures. Bhandari has worked miracles on the population size. We have to employ hunters like you to ensure it doesn't expand too quickly. You might say we've got a bull market on our hands.
Oh wow, female 24 to 29. I'm way off with the weight things. Oh, is this... What is this icon? Have they put an icon now for the carcass? Yeah, okay, well that's much easier now. Interesting. I don't know how long it's been there. I didn't really click. So I was pretty close. That was my guess. I remembered it being out in the open. That's what I was basically in the middle of saying before Conni started talking about them. I don't know if it's moved since I last did this mission. For some reason, the video I've done on this mission has a lot of dislikes to likes. The dislike ratio is really high, and I'm pretty sure I opened the map and show where it is. So unless it's been moved, might just, yeah, have a look at the map and do something with that. I remember it being in this area, so I don't think it's moved much at all.
I'll let Bhandari know you retrieved a sample for him. Well done.
Well,
I just heard from Gerlinda. She's a bit worried about her son Eric.
weird.
He was outside playing,
she
but should have
harvested
come
it.
home a while ago.
I could taxidermy
He's
it.
probably just being a kid and lost track
Why
of
is it
time.
sworn on
But
the ground?
if you happen to be in Rottenfeld, she was wondering if you could have a look around. He likes to play around the cabin in Rottenfeld, so that would be
Yeah.
a good place to start.
You're too small. I'll go for it anyway. Wait. I hear someone else. No, 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 no. I don't know what you were, I didn't get time. I think there was another roe deer, but 24 to 29. Man, I'm glad I held out. Because it's like, the other one's up to 24 kg. Maybe it will be 25. Maybe it's not exact. Luckily I heard one coming along. So what else have we got? Okay, well maybe it was just a red fox that I heard. That I briefly saw. Or, no, actually. Let's have a look. Nice double lung, 28.96 kg. Yeah, I'm way off of their max weight. I think they go up to like 45 or something like that. Because I was like, I'm going to need males that are golds. It's like, clearly not. No, okay, so those tricks are gone. Never mind. Let me just confirm. Yeah. Okay, and then let's actually look. The Lost Sun, I don't know if that's got issues. I've heard a couple people saying stuff about that, so that could be a problem. And spot a bison in this exact area. That might be a nighttime thing. So let me check the sign out. And go from there. But yeah, I definitely don't recall them having... Oh, it's still there for some reason. Strange. That icon. Alright. If you wanted to read it, just pause. Yeah, so... it's still here, which is strange. I mean, the mission's completed, that's the main thing, but I wonder how long that will be there for. Let's try and... I'm going to place a waypoint. Wonder if it's still going to be there from 100 meters. Because that'll certainly help. I mean, it helped me. I was pretty much in the right area, but I sort of knew where to begin looking. Let's run backwards and see if it disappears. Okay, yep. 100 meters. You get within 100 meters and it comes up. That's a good idea. I still forget, like, with all the new reserves, they basically, when they tell you to go somewhere for a mission like that, they give you the exact location right off the bat. But for the first two reserves, no, nothing. You know, trying to find tramp find or whatever in an entire region is very needle in a haystack. Like, and speaking of finding someone, where was hers based? Ah, this tiny little corner. Okay, but it's not far from here, so we might look at that next. We're going to have to start tracking up north. Still got missions up there. I hope the Lost Sun works, because... Ah, too low. I just want to see... No. I'm not going to worry about shooting you. I don't think you're going to... Yeah, you're not going to break 25. And I don't have much ammo. And I learned from that close call before. You're not going to get anything from it, so just don't bother. Well, you know, you're not going to get anything mission-wise from it. Anyway, we'll see if up here is an outpost. I can't remember. And we're low on time. Might not be... Oh, okay. I was going to say it might not be anything, but I guess the marker's way off. So it's promising. It's in a good spot for an outpost to be. Yay, I'm correct. And then we're gonna... yeah, go north, I guess. I want to spot a bison and get that out of the way. If I'm lucky, I'll find a heavy, well, a 25 kg plus roe deer. Actually, just remove that. Yeah, if I'm lucky, I'll find a heavy roe deer at the same time. It'd be nice to... I don't want this 270 equipped. I like the 243 because it covers the coyotes. Red foxes, sorry. I constantly call them coyotes now. And I like the 7mm because it covers bison. But yeah, I'm just gonna run around now. See if I find any bison. I can't remember what time they drink. So I don't know whether a lake is a smart place to look. I think this mission was actually sort of a prime example of... what's the word for it? Not poor timing, but when I was looking for the carcass to get the sample from, I spotted a bison and I shot it dead because I'd never hunted a bison before, so I was determined to shoot it dead. And then I collected the sample, and yeah, the next mission is, you know, spot a bison. It's like, oh my god, I just had one and I shot it. So I guess you could cheat and... well, it's not cheating. I guess you could look up every mission and see which ones unlock, and then go out of your way to stack missions as much as you can. It'd certainly be a bit of a speedrunner's tactic. I know a lot of the hunts are situational, you can't always get what you want, but, you know, for instance, that mission I completed automatically with using the right rifle from 100 meters or more, you definitely want to set up, if you can. I don't want to go this way. If you can, you definitely want to set up so that you complete that automatically. That's in a speedrunner's sense, you know. Stacking them's kind of a bonus for me in this, but I'm not going out of my way. God damn it. I just want to get down without breaking my limbs. I've seriously underestimated where I am. Anyway, we'll check the lake. I really don't want to rest again, but it'd just be nice to get this mission out of the way so I can then, if I need to hunt bison in a larger or just completely free range, well then heading north, it's going to be nicer encountering bison and knowing that I can hunt them. But yeah, I get the feeling that this area during the day is rather quiet, or they're more to the west. So we'll check the lake and then that'll be it for this episode. It's too late to go running hard out to the west. What are you? Ah, thought you were a roe deer. I was like, no, you're a little red deer. Be better if you were a bison. Just you on your own? Okay. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. We completed quite a few missions, and we made progress on some good ones. Still got one of them to go, one of them. So yeah, hopefully I can finish this mission so that I can then head... Well, we'll work on the Lost Sun, because that's over here somewhere, which is pretty close to that. But fallow deer, roe deer, they're all in this sort of area. And if I then have to head up to Bondorf, I have to head there. See, I'm nowhere near there. I guess here will be the way. Try and bag the other animals at the same time. But that's it for this episode. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.